Shalom, 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 shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai. Just giving got a day off the plantation today, innit? Because it's a day of atonement today. I hope brothers manage to tell your managers or supervisors that that basically you can't come into work basically Tuesday, innit? Because it's basically a day of atonement kicked in like yesterday, Monday sundown on October the 3rd. Monday sundown, innit? So hope brothers told your supervisor managers that why you can't come in. Yeah, even me and I told my manager even though he's a Jake, I tried to I made up a excuse but I couldn't come in. I didn't tell him that I'm keeping a day of atonement, but I told him that that so again that basically I can't come in because I've got an appointment. And he said that so what time's your appointment? And basically I told him that it's like it's about 1 o'clock, innit? And he said like why can't you come in the morning, get a couple hours on work so you can get paid, innit? See that? Yeah, that's basically saying that you want me to obviously he didn't know it, but that's basically a demon at work, and basically saying that come in, get a couple of hours and get paid and go home. Like man, no, I'm not breaking the high holiday just to get a couple of hours in at work, money. That like it quotes in the Bible, man. It says either hot or cold, man. You can't be in the truth and basically be lukewarm, and you gotta take the high holy days seriously, and you gotta take the new moon seriously. So you gotta be keeping all these high holy days, man. It can't be a half-hearted Israelite, man. You got either you're an Israelite or not, man. You can't just be a half-hearted Israelite, man. Yeah, man. Obviously, on a touch on what that Jake said as well, man. He said that he's saying like basically the top manager's gonna be coming in today, and but me, obviously I didn't say I didn't give a damn, but obviously in my head I was thinking, to hell all these heathens, I don't care about these heathen managers, man, whether they're in or not, man. I'm keeping the high holidays regardless, whether that meant that I lost my job yesterday is or isn't. I'm not breaking the high holiday just to come into the plantation, man, and still get paid scraps, and I'm not not gonna get rich in this captivity. I'm not gonna get rich from working a 9 to 5. So me taking one day out of work ain't gonna hurt, man. So all praise to the Most High, man. That Jake understand, man. He said he's gonna tell the manager that basically that's his slack it 1 sec. Yeah, slacker, yeah. Basically Jake said he's gonna tell the manager that basically that's his religious belief in it, because like I can't lie, I had to just basically break down to I had to just told that Jake that basically I'm keeping I didn't say I'm keeping the day of atonement, but I said I'm keeping high holy days, and I can't break it, man, because gotta be wise as serpent, harms the dove. I didn't tell the whole workplace that it's a high holiday. I told basically that Jake, I'm not working with the Jake manager, and I know him for a couple of since last year as well. But I didn't tell him that I'm keeping the day of them. I told him that basically it's a high holy day, and basically I can't come in that day. So, and I can't I told him I can't buy or sell. It's a religious belief in it. I don't think he knew what it was about, but obviously that he understanding that. I told him that basically I'm keeping a high holiday. I can't come in that day. I can't buy. I can't sell. I can't do. That's what I said, and I can't buy. I can't sell, and I can't do none of that stuff. Obviously, I didn't say it out and open. I said that when me and him was by ourselves, and I said it's a high holiday and I can't break it. It's a serious high holiday, innit? And he understand that. Said it's alright, innit? So all praise to the Most High that he understand, man. So brothers that are in the truth, and if you're at the plantation today and you're in the truth, man, you're going off, man, because the Day of Atonement is the most serious high holy day, man. You can't be working in the highway. You can't be doing your own pleasures. Can't be buying. Can't be selling, man. You got to be keeping the commandments, man. Got to be getting into your scriptures, basically atoning for your sins and all the stuff that you wanna repent from. Got to atone it out, man. You got to pleasure it all out, man. Because David told me it's a serious thing, man. It's not no joke thing, man. So hope brothers that are in the truth, man, that are keeping it. Hope brothers in the truth that are keeping the David atonement today, man. But today's lessons I wanna touch on is something to be too long. It's basically always notice stuff at the plantation, man. I analyze stuff, man. Even though I'm gonna work in it now, still analyze stuff what happened at the plantation, man. Like basically when I was doing my delivery at work and obviously the lift is out of service in it, so basically that the Jake and that I think he's the manager in it or supervisor, I'm not too sure, but guessing he's the manager. But yeah, the lift is out of service, and basically Jake was telling everyone that basically that put all your delivery stuff to the side in it, because like you can't go in the lift, because he said like basically at 1 o'clock the lift is going to be out of service in it, because the lift is going to be getting tested in it. So told all the workers that with the deliveries, told them to put all your deliveries to the side in it, because the lift is going to be out of service at 1 o'clock. So you got to put your stuff to the side. You're not going to be able to get in. There's a big yeah there's a big red and white tape in it that's basically saying that you can't go inside the lift in it. And guess what, man? Get this some devil, man, some Edomite, man, worker in it. He's not even a supervisor manager himself. He's a worker, man, and basically he's trying to find. That's one of these devils are proud, man. These devils, this Edomite is trying to find a way to get in, still to get inside the lift, man. You can clearly see that the lift is out of service, not out of service. You can clearly see the lift is it's getting tested, and you can't go on the left. Everyone put the stuff to the side and get this Edomite. I think he obviously didn't argue first, but came to the Jake and saying, why can't I get in the lift? And I've got stuff I've got to bring up, man. After Jake said, like, it's the lift is out of service, man. You can't go inside the lift, and after that, the Edomite said, I can't remember everything we said, but the Edomite said basically, they needs to get into lift because the delivery is not, he needs the delivery to get upstairs by a certain amount of time in it. But Jake's still telling him you can't get inside the lift because the lift is getting tested at 1 o'clock, so it's going to be ready. It's going to be up and ready by probably 3 o'clock. And I think that from there, but I can't remember what was said. But when I was going back to do my delivery, when I was putting my delivery to the side, and all hell break loose, basically, and I don't know what I said, but I think there was arguing that back and forth, and I think that Edomite is proud as well, man. He said basically said you don't know nothing, man. So what job you're doing, man? I bet you're super slack. So you bet you're super slack. He said so what job you're doing, and he said I bet you're security, innit? And that just shows you, man, that these heathens think we're nothing, think we don't know nothing, innit? Because that heathen is proud, man. He's like arguing this. Can't remember half the stuff he was saying, but basically like he's basically putting down the Jake, and he's basically saying basically said you don't know nothing, man. So what kind of job you're doing? And say I bet you're a security guard to sit down and do nothing, man. Obviously at Jake, man, Jake put him in his place, man. Jake was saying basically saying I'm not a security guard, man. So what are you talking about? And obviously it said some more stuff as well. I can't remember what he said, but he said basically he's arguing back with the Edomite as well, man. Saying so it's go on about your business, man. I can't remember what he said, but yeah, he's got arguing back, and it wasn't like wasn't that no kunos Jake, and no certain Jakes when the Edomite put argues with them, they don't want to say nothing, but this Jake was arguing back with this Edomite, man. That just shows you that these devils are proud, man. These devils think we're nothing, man. These devils think we don't know nothing. But Jake said like little do you know I'm a manager, innit? So that's why these Edomites, they think we can't be managers, we can't be controlling a site now. Because like obviously like I worked in many construction sites, and you rarely get any Jake or you rarely get any Jake managers. You might get 1 or 2 Jake managers and supervisors, but the rest of them are heathens, man. But it just shows you, man, they think we don't know nothing. But like the Bible states, on the paraphrase this one, it says basically says Salakia. yeah, the Bible says that basically with the salt of the earth in it, so like everything we do, they want to follow on it, and basically it's it's mad that they didn't get a blessing from the Most High, and that's why the heathens are raging, they're getting upset, man. That's why even yesterday when I was outside, man, I noticed that basically all these every time I'm walking to go to when I'm going on my break, not just when I'm going on break, when I'm going to when I'm walking around the site to do sort out my task for the day, and I always get these heathens, these devils looking at me like we're friends, but not friends, man. And some of these heathens have got some demonic looking at faces, man. They just look evil and wicked as hell, man. But me, I'll give two downs about it. They can look and the Bible also states as well, and paraphrase this one also states like basically not to be scared of the faces, man, because Moses said not to be scared of these wicked, ugly devil's faces, man, because they can't do no harm in it. As long as you are putting trust and faith in the Most High, man, that's what all matters, man. Can't be scared of these devils at the plantation, man, because I guarantee you, like outside of work, man, um, even that proud ass devil, man, that was arguing with that Jake, man, that manager, and guaranteeing that you won't be arguing with no so-called black person, no so-called black person outside of work, because you know he'll get beat down, man, because the only thing they only want to take the stress out on people at work, and they think that people are just gonna let them talk to them like nothing. But like man, can't be speed even at the plantation, can't be letting even so-called managers talk to you like nothing at work, man. Gotta have a backbone at work. Can't just be letting these heathens talk to you how can't be letting these heathens talk to you how they want to talk to you at work. You got to put them in a place, man. Because if you keep carrying and not in the plantation as well, if you carry on keeping letting these heathens talk to you how they want to talk to you, they'll keep on doing it again, man, until you put them in a place, man. That's why me, man, I don't even talk too much at work, man. I just clock in and go on, man. I don't really talk to these heathens. Do my work, go on, man. Do my deliveries, and yeah, keep it simple like that, man. Because when you engage with these heathens, start making jokes with them, doing all that, make gay jokes, doing all that, try and take the piss out your fellow joke. You know, you don't want to take the piss out your fellow Jake when you're at the plantation or when behind his back and that. So let's keep it simple, man. And all praise to the Most High. I'm not even working on heathens. My manager's a Jake. And I'm working with is a Jake also as well. So all praises to the Most High for that, man. Because I don't really like working with these heathen. Even if I did work for a heathen, I will still keep it simple as well. Still clocking and go on out. And when it's break time as well, man, I don't chill with these I'll, even before, man, like my other so-called job, man, I was working with this Jake and I was working with these two heathens. When it's break time hit, I'll just go break by myself and don't tell these heathens that I want to go shop with them, man. It's off as wicked as well, man, because even this Jake, man, I noticed that he loves chilling with these so-called heathens, man, these European heathens, man. Always like begging of them, saying, it's break time, man. Are you going Sainsbury's? I want to go Sainsbury's, man. Are you going canteen? He's still a child or something, man. Like, I notice that him as well, man. He loves smoking weed, man. I'm not to put him down, but he needs to come out and smoking weed and doing all that folly stuff, man, because it's all off as well, man. You need to leave all that worldly stuff behind, man. But then again, man, Mosai says most people are not gonna get the truth, not the truth. Most people are still in the world, and not everyone's gonna come back into the truth. So I didn't even tell that Jake about the truth, because can't tell everyone that you're working for that plantation about the truth, innit? But I told him about it the Sabbath day one time when I was by myself, when we was by ourselves. I told him about the Shabbat, but couldn't really get too much into it because like as soon as I was about to tell him about the Sabbath day and that, I told him like you can't buy and can't sell. He's asked me how come you can't buy, you can't sell? About to break it down to him, then guess what? Got this it's like he got this heathen who's is walking down it. So like I noticed him as well, and I sense him coming down. So I was change the subject. I had to change the subject in it because I don't want to be telling Jake about the Sabbath day while the heathens around me, because like I know that heathen's gonna probably ask me about the Sabbath day as well. So I had to just change the subject, and it got to be wise as a serpent or harmless as a dove at work. You can't just be telling everyone your business, innit? So yeah, man, slack for like rambling on. And then we start the first precept of today. The book of Ecclesiastes. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 17, verse 17. For in a division of the nation, so okay, for the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion, man. Yeah, man. So most I'd saying that Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, and the Native Americans, and basically everyone that's part of the 12 tribes of Israel, with Lord's portion, the heathens, Elam, the Edomites, the Moab people, all the other nations that had a 4,000 slavery. They're not the Lord's portion. The Lord's portion is only Israel, man. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Not all the other nations, man. So that's why most of these heathens are getting upset because basically the Lord didn't make the other nations the Lord's portion. That's why these other nations are getting upset, man. They're pissed off, man. They're pissed off they ain't got no melanin as well, man. Because where I'm working at, man, there's wholly obviously there's Jakes as well, but like majority there's a lot of these Edomites these European heathens, man. Obviously that they haven't got no melanin as well, man. So every time I go on my break, man, I keep seeing these pink devils, man. Like just look upset, man. Every time I'm walking past, they're always looking at me, look as well, man. Because like much lucky, it's lucky because basically can't be scared of the faces, man. So basically yeah one sec. Yeah, you can't be scared of the faces, man. So but then again, I don't really say nothing and us walk after looking. I don't really look for too long as well, man. As long as they ain't look for too long, but yeah, but doing us go and do my business, man. If they're looking, they look as well. But if they look for too long, I'll look as well, man. But as long as they ain't saying nothing to me, that's all cool, man. But it shows you they don't like us, man. Because like I notice in the faces, give you some demonic looks in the faces, but just gotta endure all this stuff, man. Even if you're working at a plantation and looking is what it is, man. They're pissed off because they ain't got no melanin. Pissed off because they look like uncooked raw meat, man. They look like chicken that's uncooked, basically, and that pink, man. They're pissed off because they pissed off because we when the sun kicks in and that, we ain't got to put no suntan lotion. They got to put on SPF 50, put on suntan lotion. They got to hide behind the shade just to not get bun up, man. So that's why they're angry, man. Angry because Mosai didn't make them the Lord's portion, and it's angry because Mosai's not dealing with them, man. So yeah, man, just got to do all these things at the plantation, whether you're working with Edomites, whether you're working with Jakes, and you got to deal with an Edomite manager. Just got to endure all these stuff, man, because we live in the last days, man. Can't just be yeah, you got to endure everything, man. You got to endure all these wickedness, all these demons at work, all these everything, man. Because world's gonna break loose, man. That's what you got to keep and staying stirred in this thing, man. Not falling out of the truth, man. Keep the commandments, man. So let me get into the next precept. Let me get Ezekiel chapter 39 verse 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. Yeah, man, very, very, very soon, man. Lord willing that when the Most High returns, Lord willing, brothers in the truth, man. Lord willing that I'm the elect, man. Lord willing I get to see all these heathens, man, it's like it. Lord willing I can see all these heathens, man, get judgment, man, get destroyed off the earth, man. That's what I want to see, man, because I can't stand like even though I'm working with Jakes and at that plantation, but still, man, I can't stand wake up early in the morning, man, slave my ass off at the plantation, man, working for these devils, man. Because obviously I'm Jake's a manager, but obviously I'm still working the whole the basic construction business. It's definitely a heathen, innit? Heathen owns this most of the construction, all of the construction sites, innit? So yeah, man, they're building up. I keep seeing most of these Moab people, these heathens walking on the site, man. And these devils are proud as well, man. Not as like basically like when there's a certain bit of the site and that basically doing that block of the site, man. Not block of like tape up, but doing a block of the site, like basically like stand in front of that bit. So basically like they want you to say excuse me or something, man. It's even the proudest one, thinking that they own anything, everything on earth. Like, man, most of us, most of most of obviously they gave them a certain amount of time to be living up in earth, but obviously like heathens think they own everything, man. They stole everything, man. That's why, and they haven't got no culture, man. All the culture is like basically killing people and stealing people's lands and that, man. That's why everything, all the riches they got in the land, that all the riches they got now, it's all stolen riches, in it. So that Lord willing, when the Lord returns and that, they'll get destroyed, man. When the Lord returns, man, these heathens will get destroyed off the earth, man, because all the stuff they be doing, all the wickedness they be doing, all the killing, raping, all that wickedness they be doing, it's payback time for that, man, because like most of gonna send judgment. It's gonna send judgment for all the heathens and all the wickedness we be doing to our people, man. Even in slavery, man. All them amount of time and all them years, man. Like over 300 years, man. Like all the wickedness we doing to us, killing us, beating us, whipping us, feeding a woman's children to alligators, and plus doing many evil wicked stuff, man. Plus and plus they were selling us on auction blocks as well, man. Plus when I think one time I think it was slavery, I can't remember what bit it was, but one time I think Jake went I can't remember what it was, but I think Jake basically went over Edomite. He might have looked at Edomite and basically like for them heathens basically killed them for looking at Edomite, because or Shedamite, because basically like, they're thinking because they don't, because basically that shows you like basically they don't want you looking like the woman in them slavery times, and that's thought we had nothing on the slavery basically, innit? So yeah, man, that's why Jake's needs to start getting with these heathens, man, because I think in America now, I think one time there's a party, and I don't know why this Jake went to this party, man, because this party was basically he knew that it's gonna be Shedamites there, man, and Edomites and heathens there, and he still went to that party, man. Can't remember what party it was, but something happened in America, and I think Dr. Uma Johnson done a video about it, basically saying that he don't understand why this Jake went to all white party. It's not like not even like there's gonna be Jakes there or so-called black people. There's everyone's gonna be. I think it was it's lucky. I think it was a wedding, innit? I think he knew that she might, innit? It might have been his wife, innit? So he went to the wedding, innit? Obviously, cool, innit? Went to a wedding. Obviously, that's his wife, and he's in the world, innit? But still, man, like he should have a feeling that basically he should have not went, innit? It's not like it was his wedding. It was like her family's wedding, innit? But obviously, like when he cut to the short part, innit? Basically, like, he went to the wedding. I think after the wedding, I don't think he was nowhere to be seen in it. I think they basically killed him basically, innit? Like basically, I don't know what happened, but basically went to the party, and then after that, I think he was I think the next day, then I think they put on someone YouTube, innit? Basically said that basically the guy's been killed, innit? Basically that someone in that wedding basically killed him, innit? Basically like, that shows you that heathens don't like you, man, and it's basically taking you back to the lynching times as well, and like that. Basically like this basically most probably they couldn't take that that Shedamite was with the Jake, in it. So like basically I don't know how they killed him, but they basically killed him basically, in it. So that shows you that you're not meant to be getting with these heathens, man. The heathens don't like you. These heathens gonna line you up. These heathens gonna get you killed, man. That's why Jake's need to stop getting with these other nations, man. The other nations don't like you, man. Because a reason why I clocked as well, man. What the reason why you Jakes want to get with a so-called Shedamite woman is thinking that there ain't gonna be no arguments and there ain't gonna be no stress in that, but cool, there might not be a stress for a couple of weeks, a couple of years, a couple of months, but guaranteeing when you go to her house and you meet her mum and dad, I guarantee it's gonna be awkward as well, man, because like, you're gonna see the way they look at you, you're gonna see the way they talk to you as well. It might make a racist joke as well, might make it a nigger joke as well. So I understand what Jakes want to get down. I even see what he's seeing on that. Mostly Jakes think these Shedamites are beautiful, man. They're not beautiful, man. The so-called black woman is beautiful, man. The daughter of Zion's are beautiful, man. That's why Jakes need to start getting these heathens on. Heathens are not attractive, man. They do weird stuff, man. They don't bath. They don't cook the food properly. They don't wash the meat. They don't season the food. They don't do none of that stuff, man. So don't understand me. Jakes want to get with them. The weird set of people, man. The weirdos, man. Even though we're not. Sometimes when I was going home from the plantation yesterday, man, see these heathens dresses. They ain't got no style, man. They don't know how to dress, man. They dress like weirdos, man. They don't put notes as well. These sheet mats, man. When he when he dress as well, man. When he wear the tops and that, they don't wear no bra underneath. You can slack him for this, but you can see the nipples on when they're wearing t-shirts, man. They don't put on no bras. They dress like harlots in it, because these sheet mats are the real harlots, man. It's not and basically Eve's take on their custom in it, because the Eves wanna dress like these Shedemites. You Eves, not all you Eves, but most Eves wanna dress like these Shedemites, man. Most of the Shedemites be wearing be wearing nothing in it, man. Be wearing these gym clothes. You can see the whole camel toe on that, and you can even can see the all the nipples on it when they're wearing the t-shirts on it. That shows you that they're the real harlots, and it's not the Eves, man. Eves need to leave that harlot thing alone and stop dressing like harlots. Start wearing skirts and dresses, man. Start dressing like princesses, like how our foremothers was dressing, man. And keep the commandments, man. So let me get another precept, and I got a couple more precepts in, and I'm gonna wind down. This is Book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, man? Yeah, man. Even that the plantation, man, like heathen is raging, man, like, cause like I know it's as well, man. Most of you heathens don't like getting told what to do, man. That's why you heathens are raging, man. Not just not getting told what to do, man. Like basically, like, it could be anything, man. Like we're telling the truth and that. Like some heathens wanna like even starting telling the walk past the heathen, man. They're not coughing out like I don't even know, man. Like they can't stand you there or something. Like, I don't know, man. This weird set of people just get angry because like just get angry for no reason, man. They don't, because they get angry because basically we're telling them the truth, and not even at camp when we tell them the truth, tell them to go in slavery, tell them that they're the Edomites, the Esau, the wasted away, man. They haven't got no melanin. They start raging in because they can't stand the truth. They're pissed off that we're waking up in these end times, man. So yeah, man, let them rage in it, because like what can they do, man? They can't. They wouldn't dare put a hand on us. All they can do is talk out their mouth, and they can't fight, they can't cook. They haven't got no culture, man. They're weak as well, the Edomites, man. So yeah, man, just gotta stay fast in the thing, man, and keep the commandments, man, because kingdom's at hand, man. Yeah, man. Let me get slacky. Let me get one more precept. I'm gonna close out. Yeah, touch on this, man, because Jake's as well, man. Most of you, not all you Benjamites, but not it's like some old Benjamites like love getting with these heathens, man. Getting with these dogs, man. I understand when you're getting these dogs, man. You need to separate from them, man, because you're not meant to be being with them, man. Gonna get you to celebrate all these wicked days, man. Like get you into that Christmas spirit, get you into that Halloween spirit, man. That's off, man. Not meant to be celebrating demonic days, man. So let me get this last precept on the wind down. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them, thy daughter, that thou shalt not give unto his daughter. Slacker. Thy daughter shall not give unto his daughter, shalt thou take unto thy son. Yeah, man, it's plain and simple. That's basically the most I'm saying again, man. Shouldn't be making marriages with these other heathens, man. Not meant to be making also your daughter as well. If you have a daughter, shouldn't be making your daughter get with Edomite, man, or heathen, man. Meant to be letting your daughters get with a 12 tribe of Israelite men. Not meant to be letting your daughter get with a Edomite, man. Just because like he might have more riches than us in this kingdom right now, but obviously like we got that soon, very soon, man, Lord willing, man, that most I can send judgment on these heathens, man. Can't stand these heathens' faces, man. Can't even stand looking at them, man. It's look often evil as well, man. That yeah, they think we're nothing on earth, man. We're the Most High's chosen people, man. They'll soon be serving us. They're gonna be servants in the kingdom. They're gonna be serving us Israelites, man. So that's why most time when you're walking down the road and they put their head down because they're in shame in it. They know what's coming in it. Especially when you're wearing the fringes and that. They don't even look. They want to look at you. They want to cross the road and that. They want to just have some scared look in their faces and that, man. Just want to cross the road, man. They don't want to be in the same road as you. Plus, yeah, man, this looks scared as well, man, because they know the kingdom's gonna come. They know the kingdom's coming to an end, man. So what they need to do is like they need to keep on living upright. They need to keep on going on the holidays. They need to keep on buying all the nice houses. They need to keep on enjoying themselves, man, and buying all the nice stuff, man. Because when the Most High returns on Earth, man, the Most High is gonna destroy the whole Earth, man. Plus, he's gonna destroy these Edomites, and plus, he's gonna destroy the third of the wicked people that didn't want to listen to the Most High, man, didn't want to follow the commandments, innit? So yeah, man, we just gotta stay sturdy in this thing as well, man. I just pray to the Most High also that basically I'm part of the 1/3, man, because like no one knows like if they're part of the 1/3 or not. No one knows if they're 2/3, innit? Because like anything can happen, innit? The Most High can choose anyone to be the 1/3. The Most High can choose anyone to be the 2/3 as well, also. So you just gotta pray, fast, repent, and keep the commandments and stay sturdy in this thing, innit? So before I close up, man, I just want to touch on another one more bit in it, one more thing, man, because like I see a lot of worldly people, not even worldly people. I see a lot of some people in the truth also saying they're calling the Most High Yehovah in it, or some next mad name, man. But the Most High name is Yahweh, man. Not no Yahweh or Yahweh, and not none of that, man. So let me try to find it and I'll close out after this one. One sec. Yeah, here it is. Who is the true God of Israel, Yahweh, the God of the Israelites, whose name was revealed to Moses as four Hebrew revealed to Moses as four Hebrew consonants. Yahweh. Yeah, man. It's even on Google as well, man. You got to do your research in this thing, innit? Because like doesn't say like basically God's didn't say I'll slack it once. Yeah, they said like basically the God of the Israelites are basically Yahweh, and Yahweh is basically means he exists, in it. Yahweh, he was the God of the Israelites, and it didn't say it was Yahweh or Yah, whatever name what them people want to say, man. His name was Yahweh, man. Basically mean he's the gods of the Israelites, man. He's in charge of the Israelites, man. So yeah, man, that's why people need to do the research and stop calling the most high the Most High Yahweh or Yahweh, or I don't even know, man, what you people say, man. But to be calling the Most High the right name, man. He hasn't got. There's only two names. No, it's like it. There's only one name for the Most High. The Most High's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. And there ain't no other names that you should be calling them, man. So the willing brothers can do bit of research in it, and so you can get the Most High's name right, man. Because you can't be calling the Most High no other names, man. It's disrespectful to the Most High, man. You got to be calling the right names, man. So with that, man, I'm gonna close out, man. I hope you brothers are edified on this breakdown video, man. Give all praise to Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Shai, man. Hope brothers having a mighty David told man, and keeping the commandments, man, and not working on this high holiday, man, because high holiday is serious, man. You shouldn't be working this high holiday, man. So with that one, I'll close out, give a praise to the Most High, man, and give slack it one sec. Also hope brothers not just in my camp and the UK camps. I hope brothers that in all over the world that are Israelites, man, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Hope everyone else is obviously people. Other people might be keeping a Day of Atonement on high low days, different dates, but I hope you're staying sturdy in this thing. I hope you're keeping the commandments also. I hope you're keeping the high holidays. And if brothers obviously I know some brothers in America are keeping a Day of Atonement today as well. So hope brothers out in America having a mighty Day of Atonement as well. So with that, man, I'll close out and give a praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Shai, Shalom.